A few days ago, I rebuilt the login on Copyfolio, a real app I run, live, in production, and swapped a password-based login for sign-in with Google. I did it while a friend sat next to me, and the whole time, I was mostly just talking to him. I wasn't typing code. I wasn't even reading most of what came back. Let me show you what I mean. Here's the setup. I build with two AI agents. One plans, it writes the spec. One builds, it writes the code and runs it on the server. I'm not either of them. My job is to make decisions, not to do the work. And here's the part people don't believe. I drive this almost entirely with screenshots. When the architect needs to see where I am, a cloud console, a settings page, I don't describe it, and I don't type it out. I hit Shift-Control-S in Snagit, grab the browser, and paste it in. That's most of my input. Pictures, not typing. Some of these steps live on sites the agents can't reach, like setting up the sign-in credentials in Google's console, the client, the callback, the list of who's allowed in. Tedious stuff, exactly the kind of thing you'd fat finger live. And I'd never set up Google sign-in before in my life. So the architect walks me through it. It's my guide. I'm its hands. I show it where I am with a screenshot. It tells me the next click. The two agents don't talk to each other directly. I'm the wire between them. When the architect hands me a prompt, I copy it and paste it into the coder. When the coder reports back, I grab it with a Snagit screenshot, Shift-Control-S again, and drop that picture into the architect's chat. Text one way, screenshots the other. It takes seconds, and it's the only work in the middle. I'm moving messages, not writing them. Now the part that lets me hold a conversation while this happens. I don't read most of what the agents produce. The code, the step-by-step reports, the analysis, I scroll right past it. I read exactly two things. The questions, when an agent stops and asks me to make a call, and the final go/no-go summary right before anything goes live. That's it. Everything in between, I trust the process to handle. So my side of a 2-hour build looks like a handful of short answers to direct questions. Yes, use the allow list. Go. The work happens between the questions. I'm in the loop on decisions, not on the work. Then the one thing I did read carefully, the summary of what was about to ship. I read that, I said go, and it went live. And the proof it was really that low effort? My friend pulled out his own phone and signed into the app I'd just changed. Live, in production. While that whole thing was being built, the two of us were just talking. That's not a flex about speed. It's the actual point. The workflow is light enough that my attention could be somewhere else, because I'm only needed for the decisions. Screenshots in. Read the questions, read the final summary, skip the rest. Answer, approve, done. Before the coder changed Copyfolio, login was through a password. After, one tap with Google. Copyfolio's live if you want to try it. Link in the description. And if you'd like the full step-by-step build, tell me in the comments.